Hey y'all, my name is Mallory Paulino from SAHMallorie. I post all kinds of homemaking and cleaning content, and today's video is going to be a back to homeschool prep. We are homeschooling Brooklyn. She's turning 4 at the end of September, so we're not full on homeschooling this year yet, but we're slowly working our way towards that. That way, our first year of homeschooling, we aren't going from doing absolutely nothing to like doing school, and it won't be too overwhelming for her or for me. So we're kind of easing our way into it this year. We're taking a very laid back approach. And we also have her enrolled in a co-op class that we're gonna start taking her to once a week. It starts tomorrow, so we need to go get her some supplies for that. She's doing an art class and a science class, and that's mostly just for like the fun of it, just for the socializing with other kids her age and doing things that I don't have to clean up after her. So we need to get some supplies for that, and I also want some stuff to do at home, like some craft stuff and coloring stuff. And I do usually get some little workbooks from like Dollar Tree and Target, and she'll do those occasionally, but right now she's only 3, almost 4. I'm not pushing workbooks or worksheets or anything like that. So yeah, we're gonna go check out Dollar Tree and find some fun supplies for her first year of preschool. This is what all we picked up today. Most of it was from the Dollar Tree. I think there were 2 dry erase sleeves and a pack of markers and the backpack that were from Target. Otherwise, every single other thing was from Dollar Tree, and we wound up getting absolutely soaked when we went out because it was the spin-off storms from that hurricane. So we were soaking wet by the time we got home. So I was thinking of doing like an actual sit-down haul, but we were soaked and I figured that'd take too much time. So now I'm going to show you the footage. This was actually from a couple days before, where I made the labels for some of Brooklyn's school supplies, and I made a little label for Elijah's notebook too. That way they can each have their own little notebook at home to write in or draw in as they please, because they always see me with my notebooks and my planners because I'm a list person. So yeah, and these were actually so much harder than I thought they were going to be. It gives me a whole new level of respect for anyone who runs any type of business or just a hobby that uses the Cricut, because oh my goodness, this took so long. This footage was probably like half an hour, so I tried to speed it up a ton, but it was very tedious, but it turned out really cute, so I'm really happy with it. Now back to the present day, I'm going to put those labels on her school supplies. Most of these were for her co-op class, but there was a thing or two, like this craft box was going to be for home. I picked up stuff for her class because they had their art class first, so they had a little supply list they needed. But I also picked up some things to do activities and whatnot at home. I do plan on getting more stuff because we don't have tons yet, and of course I'll need to get stuff throughout the year as we use things up, but I just wanted to get a good little base of things we can do. We've got like Play-Doh and some craft supplies, paint, markers, you know, just a really good base of things to do with toddlers. So up until this point, putting the labels onto the supplies had been pretty easy. There was a time or two where the vinyl wanted to come up with the sticker too, but other than that, it had been pretty easy. But this notebook was a pain in the butt because it was made out of like paper in the front, so it ripped off half the paper and the stickers came with it, so I had to just write a few of the letters of Brooklyn's name. I'll give you a closer look at it in just a minute, but Elijah's little notebook was that plasticky type of composition book, so his was fine. It was just the one, and you can see it here. I didn't realize that I didn't think that the paper would rip. I didn't even connect the dots there, but it still looks cute anyways. Now that I spent like half the video putting labels on school supplies, I'm going to pack up her backpack. We found this super cute rainbowy unicorn backpack at Target, and in the top pocket, I didn't realize until we got home, but you can unzip the little pocket at the top of the straps and it has a unicorn hood in it, and Brooklyn was extremely happy when we saw that. But yeah, I thought this backpack was adorable. It's like as tall as she is, so when she puts it on, it almost drags the ground. But the little pre-K backpack we had for her, or like daycare backpack that we use for church, we were gonna use it, but it was way too small. It wouldn't fit. She has like a portfolio for her projects and stuff, and it wouldn't fit any of that. So yeah, we got to buy her a big girl backpack for the first time, and now I'm packing her pencil box and everything, and it was just so much fun. Now that most of her stuff for class is in order, I'm going to do a couple things for the house. I got this little bin or box, whatever it's called, from the Dollar Tree. I figured I'd keep stuff like the little pom-poms, pipe cleaners, beads, popsicle sticks, just those odds and ends you get with doing crafts with little kids. I figured I'd keep them in here. And then I have this little supply bin thing. It's not a bin, I don't know what to call it, but I put like their colored pencils and crayons in it. Normally we don't keep crayons because they're awful at shredding the little paper everywhere, and then the crayons break, and then those color all over everything. So normally we do colored pencils, but I honestly had completely forgot to pick up new colored pencils today. So we're just gonna pack in some of these crayons, and I'm gonna see how that goes. Like I said, we normally don't keep crayons in the house, but we're gonna try it out. And now I'm working on her first day of school sign. I'm going to show you how it looks in just a second. I'll show you the picture of her holding it before school the next day. It was super cute. And at the bottom it says, "When I grow up, I want to be a." She said she wants to be a purple grandma, and that's because both mine and my husband's parents, both our moms, go by grandma. So she decided that my mom is purple grandma and Zach's mom is green grandma. So she wants to be a purple grandma when she gets older. I just thought that was super cute. Last year she wanted to be a Brooklyn, but then she also wanted her nails done for school. She wanted a fresh mani-pedi, so I figured I'd show a little bit of that here too. And then after that, I'm gonna lay out her first day of school outfit and her backpack, and I'll show you those. Alright, it's a couple days later now. Yesterday was Brooklyn's first day of school, and it went really, really well. She had a blast. She loved it. It's very like parent and child friendly and little sibling friendly. What I mean by that is like all the parents were in there like doing the crafts with the kids, because yesterday was an art class. So all the parents were in there doing it with their kid, and some of the parents chose to sit away from their kid and let their kid be independent. Some of the parents with younger kids chose to sit right by their kid and kind of help them out if they needed it. And little siblings, which was a huge deal to me. I didn't know what I was gonna do with Elijah when we were there, but little siblings were participating. So Elijah got the paint too, and a lot of the other little siblings were participating. And they also have a playground. You can take the siblings out if needed. And then everyone after class like went out to this big playground and they all played together, and it was a blast. Both of the kids had so much fun, and it was way better than I expected. Not that I didn't expect it to be great, but it was great. Yeah, so we're about to take the kids, or I'm about to take the kids to the library for story time. And then today our goal is to set up the homeschool area in the playroom. I don't have tons of organization for that yet, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna set it up, but I want it to be kind of functional because I think I mentioned it, but this year we're focusing on, like, I'm taking her to those classes, which are really laid back, not super strict. We go to the story times, again, very laid back. We all just read a book together and hang out with other kids. And then at home, our goal is to just do crafts and coloring and stuff. I don't know what they're yelling at in there. But yeah, a super laid back approach this year because Brooklyn doesn't have to start school for another 2 more years because of when her birthday falls. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna go ahead to the library and then come set up the homeschool area. All right, so this is what we're starting with. These are all the homeschool supplies. A lot of these workbooks were passed down to us from my mother-in-law, so some of them aren't the grade level we're at right now. So I'm gonna put some of them in the laundry room, and you can hear them playing right now, sorry. But yeah, it's been drawn all over. We have 2 little shelves. I'm thinking I'm gonna need some sort of little bookshelf or something to try and keep everything organized, because right now I don't have much. In full disclosure, all of this mess, I just shoved it out of the way for the video. Our playroom is always destroyed. But yeah, I think first I'm gonna go through and sort stuff that's our grade level right now and stuff that I'm gonna put in here for now. I'm planning on doing a much needed laundry room organization video soon. If I don't do a video, I'm at least going to organize it. I don't know if I'm doing a video of it yet or not. The laundry room is set up really awkwardly, but I try to use it to store off-season things and some of the homeschool things because I don't necessarily want them getting into like glue and scissors as they please. So I keep some of that in there, and right now it's just tossed in there, but I want to get like some shelves in there and like one of those big totes to put stuff in. But yeah, now I'm just going to wipe off the table because it had colored pencil all over it, and the walls, I'm not even going to bother trying to get all that off right now. I think it was Expo markers. It wasn't even washable normal markers, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it as it is for now. And we're gonna hang up these 2 posters I got from the Dollar Tree. They had shapes on one and colors on the other. I just thought it'd be kind of cute. Brooklyn knows her shapes and colors like by the back of her hand, or like the back of her hand now, but Elijah doesn't yet. He's actually getting there. But anyways, I just thought this would be super cute right there, and it's a little crooked at first. I tried to fix it, and I literally just now noticed that the back of my shirt was like sticking out. It wasn't even tucked in all the way. And now that's going to drive me crazy because I didn't even notice until the end of the editing process. But if you get the chance to see the front of it, I don't know if you can ever really see it that well in this video, but it's really cute. It's got that little like rainbow design, and it says Homeschool Mama on it. And I'm technically not like a full-blown homeschool mom yet, but I just got a little overexcited and ordered that because I thought it'd be cute, and it was perfect for this video. But yeah, these little mats I'm showing you here are, they're dry erase mats, but I just kind of keep them on the table because they've got their numbers and letters on them. I just think they're super cute. And I'm going to put these coloring books and workbooks back on these shelves, and that's going to be all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to film. We're all really excited for Brooklyn to be starting homeschool. Like I said, it's kind of a mini version of homeschool right now, but it's still exciting. I hope you got some motivation out of it, whether your kid's in public school, homeschool, or even if you don't even have kids. It was a lot of fun to film because I've always had an obsession with like school supplies, office supplies, and that kind of thing. But yeah, if you did enjoy this, don't forget to give this a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!